So just this time, let's continue with the same list that you have. Practice those words. Try practicing with your family members, trying to say something. Even if you're just going down the list and you're just putting it out there and getting the other person to read what it is that you're trying to, this is receptive skills, trying to sign, so that you feel more comfortable in your own space, touching yourself and putting things out there and hand orientation and that kind of thing. That'll make it move just a little bit faster. And then there are on this back sheet here, if you guys still have it, if you don't, we'll practice them again next week. There's these same questions that we did. Hello, how are you? My name is, what's your name? It's nice to meet you. I live in, and you finger spell the town. Where do you live? Practice asking your partner that, the person in your family that's here with you. Some few simple questions, and then there's some sentence practices at the bottom, and we'll try and go through some of those next time. Please bring any questions that you have. The hardest part of this is getting comfortable. So just do it. There's nothing you can do but just keep doing it. Okay? Doesn't matter what you look like. It's not going to look right until it feels right. So just keep doing it. Okay?
This is have, but is it also has?
Has. It's have with an S on it.
Okay.
Okay. Has. In ASL, you wouldn't distinguish them, but in English you would. Has. Okay. So some of the things that we kind of focused on tonight were my family. My family is medium-sized. My family's small. Or I have a very large family. Okay. We listed things: first, second, third, fourth, fifth. The sign orientation is to your right, kind of sticks out at the person that you're talking to. So whenever you go to list things, this will help keep it visually in order for the person that you're signing to. Brother, boy right. Sister, girl right. Mother, father. Stepmother, stepfather. Grandmother, grandfather. We did niece and nephew tonight. Cousins, female, male. Male cousins are in this part of your face. Male people in your family are in this part of your face. And female are down here. Okay. If you want to fingerspell names, the name goes on the left shoulder. You talk about where you live. You use the sign town first so that you know where it is that you're talking about or what it is that you're talking about. Sign for state. State, Illinois. Jerseyville. Farm, as opposed to farmer, as opposed to pasture or farm field. Okay, all the same kind of rural sign. City. Okay, we learned road earlier when we were talking about a devotional, which is the sign for road. He or she or she or he or he, pointing to where that person is that you're talking to. We talked about your son is getting married, her nephew's, his birthday. Sign for the birthday. Can be chin to chest, can be birthday, can be birthday. Okay. What else did we?
Some months.
Months. We talked about some months. We went through those pretty fast. This is the calendar or a legal piece of paper. We did discuss that. This is a tablet or a piece of paper. This hand right here, this B shape. Okay. To make it a calendar, it goes in front of you like this. January is J on the back side, becomes an N on the front side. February is F on the back side, becomes a B on the front side. March, M becomes a C. April is A, becomes a P. May is M, becomes a Y. June is J, U-N. July is J, U-L-Y. August is A, U-G. September is S, P. October is O-C, November is N-V, and December is D-C. Okay? So this is your calendar, or the legal tablet, such as in state. What else did law? Okay, we talked about the fair. The fair is the same sign for Six Flags or Carnival or County Fair, or it's the roller coaster or the Ferris wheel. Roller coasters are usually like this. This is more of the Ferris wheel. Comes back and forth like this. Okay. It also can be the same sign for circus, depending on where you live at. Interesting. Interesting. It's using the middle fingers. Comes out kind of from your nose and your chest. Okay. Trust is more of a strong sign. Comes from your nose and your chest. Very strong. We learned a couple of professions. Soldier, soldier. Okay. Princess. Not necessarily as a profession, more as a characteristic. Princess. Okay.
So you don't have to do the...
You don't have to, because it's for the banner. Okay, nobility. Okay, so princess. Yes. Also, the sign for Lord is that way as well. So when we talk about Lord,
Probably use
like
T
this.
instead
K
of...
would be up this way. There is no difference between prince and princess. You must distinguish whether you're talking about a boy or girl. Okay. Some other careers: pharmacist. Okay. Farmer. Nurse. Fireman. Fireman up here, or fireman, or firefighter. All three of those can be used. Policeman also doesn't use the agent sign. It's just policeman. Lazy. We did, unfortunately, learn the sign for lazy. Helicopter. Yes, helicopter. Helicopter. Is it broken, which I don't think I showed you, Daniel. It's broken, and then fixed or repaired. Or repaired. Most of the time, I sign fixed. What else did we? Bought. We use bought, which is the sign for money, or to buy, or bought. We use the finished sign to show that it happened already.
Did you say that
Visit.
work and hobby were the same thing?
Work? No. This is work. Career is like this.
Career.
Hobby is
Work.
this. This
Okay,
is hobby.
I saw that.
Okay.
Kind of
This is a hobby.
Word.
More.
Work. Okay. Well, you're very lucky. If your work is your hobby, you are a lucky man.
Or crazy.
Yes, crazy is another sign that we learned. Mean. We learned mean. We need to learn some nice words like sweetheart. Sweetheart. Become. Awesome. Awesome.
What was this one?
Wow, or oh my goodness. Become. Become.
Is that wonderful too, or is that
This
different?
is wonderful. This is great. This is awesome. Magnificent. Terrific. Stupendous. It all means the same
We
thing.
learned something that started with this.
This is hallelujah.
We learned a sign today that it started with this. And it's,
Famous.
oh, it's famous.
Famous. It's also the sign for announcement. Some people sign famous like this. Kind of comes in. I think that's another one that depends on where you live. Very colloquial kind of sign. Famous. College. We learned college. College. Basketball. Okay. School. Institution. Basketball. Basketball. To play basketball. When you hold a basketball, you're supposed to use these three fingers. Basketball. Track. To run track. Track.
And then we learned
Artist.
Oh, really?
Artist. If you want to talk about the piece of art, you sign the shape of the art. If it's a portrait, then it's your face or that person's face.
paint.
Artwork. To paint. To draw. meeting.
Hmm.
You look at meeting, which is not the same thing as gossiping. It's meeting.
When we-
Trouble?
To discuss.
Discussing,
Trouble.
yeah.
This is trouble, and then we'll go to
Trouble.
discuss. This is trouble.
To discuss.
Trouble can be the same as worrying. Be thinking about things. Trouble can be the same as detention if you're in school. Okay. So trouble. To discuss something can be a conversation. It can be something that's the terms that are discussed, legal terms or written terms, or it could be kind of a back and forth, kind of a fight back and forth. We learned some variations on that, which were war, a struggle, fight, kind of go back and forth. Seems like quite a lot. We learned quite a bit this evening. Thank you very much for your attention.